Hey, Ryan Stock here, Robert Drysdale black belt, professional combat sports athlete and coach. Today I'm going to be breaking down some submissions I've been going over in live rolls with my students. Here we have myself and Grant, one of my blue belts and also a stand-up comedian. I'm in knee on belly position, working on controlling Grant's right arm for an Americana, while Grant does a great job of bridging and turning into me, but right away I'm hunting for my favorite submission, the darts. So Grant does the correct thing, gets his back to the mat, but leaves his arm open for the Americana as I switch to a one-handed grip and step over for the finish. Here I am rolling with Rudy, one of my white belts. And right away I'm setting up a hook sweep, something I've been working on a lot in the last few weeks. Rudy's always a fun roll. As we jump in the video, I'm taking Rudy's far side lapel and feeding it over his shoulder and under his neck and switching the grip to set up a ninja choke. I then reach over Rudy's left hip to block him from following me with his hips, and I transition to north-south. As I bring my head to the mat and roll over Rudy, he catches me in his guard, fighting, being very resilient. But I double grip, bring the elbow to the mat, and get the finish. Great heart from Rudy. As we transition later into the round, we find myself in my favorite position, knee on belly, and Rudy is doing his best to escape, but unfortunately he's trying to use the bench press to escape. As I always say in jiu-jitsu, a straight arm is a broken arm. I walk around Rudy's head before I slide my knee across his belly and switch to a far side arm bar, something we're working on a lot in class. And then I hit him with a little bit of whatever the heck that was before we switch to the next round, where right away I hit a beautiful sitting hook sweep on Joe. Then we transition into later the round where I'm working a high guard, looking for an arm bar. I don't feel I can get it, so I block Joe's shoulder, pushing his elbow farther deep into my hip. Now I'm working on controlling to see if I can get an arm bar or the sweep. I dig under the leg. Now I'm going to start to fish for his head to push my elbow into his face to see if I can push him away and get enough leverage. Once I feel I can get enough leverage, I'm going to be able to swing my leg back into the sweep and come up onto top into the mount. Here I'm fishing for the pressure, swing my leg, block the forearm, come up on top into a modified mount and gift wrap. Now we're going to jump for the next round, which has me against Ross, a very athletic and technical blue belt. Find me in mount, going for the mounted triangles. Ross uses the wall to roll to his belly. I switch to the armbar, catching his foot, leaning towards the head, all the way back and getting the armbar finish. We slap, bump, and transition later into the round, which has me in crucifix position on Ross, which he said I couldn't get on him. Which, he was right, his strength had me stuck, so I slide my shin across his back as I'm sliding my other shin across his head, looking for a Ronda Rousey-esque armbar, but Ross keeps rolling, getting us back to the mat as I micro move my butt out, switching my leg over the head and getting the deep armbar finish.
xmarshall.com, promo code RyanStuckDJJ.
This video is sponsored by xmarshall.com. Check them out for all your jiu-jitsu needs and use my promo code to help me make more videos just like this. Alright, we're on to Nogi rounds now, and I'm working with Grant, trying to get a collar tie. He does the correct thing, gets the hand out the head, but he does not take advantage of me giving him my back. Right here, so right back to the collar tie, and this time I'm going to make him pay for it with boom! Blast double, and boom goes the Dynamite. This time we find myself on the bottom with Ross, looking for a double pass. I'm pushing the head away, sneaking my arm under his armpit, looking for a darce. He continues to pass as I walk my hand farther up my forearm, getting that deep, deep grip. Once I get that grip on the back, there it is, I start to squeeze and get the tap. As we jump later into the round, we find Ross in the modified mount defending the gift wrap, trying the Derek Lewis escape by just rolling and bridging, but I dive, connect my legs together, Kimura grip his arm, and start to work my hips out with micro movements so I can lock my triangle properly. Hip 1, hip 2, lock the triangle. And now I start to apply the pressure. Ross is looking for a way to relieve the pressure by moving back and forth, but as he rolls to his hip, I attack the arm, extend my body, and get the tap. Here we go into the last round. Me and Joe. I swing for the arm bar as I sit out. Joe blocks, looking to get pressure. I start to push the head down, sit out, take the back beautifully, right into side control. Now I'm starting to do a bit of a pin where I reach over the bicep, connecting my hands together. Here it is, and pinning that elbow to the mat. Now I start to work for some kind of a Kimura or Americana trap, either thing. Joe frames up correctly, so I start to attack the Americana, putting pressure into Joe, making him think about this as I'm thinking about stepping over for the arm bar. I put the pressure on, making Joe think about his Americana. I start to slide my knee up and across his belly, spinning to the opposite side. Left hand catches his arm, right hand pushes the face as I kick my left leg over the head. Double grip, sit back, and get the finish. Thanks you guys for the rolls, and thanks for watching the video. You can find me at RyanStockBJJ on Instagram. You can come roll with me at Stock Martial Arts in Rochester, Minnesota. Find me on YouTube at Prodigy and Company, or go ahead and check out xmartial.com, which does sponsor this video. Use the promo code RyanStockBJJ and save 10% on your next order. Again, that is xmartial.com, and use the promo code RyanStockBJJ. Prodigy out.